Hey everybody, welcome to a new series on my channel. I'm calling it Electronic Rants Music, the show where me, an EDM DJ, rants about my problems. Today, to start off everything, I thought I'd start with a top 5, because a lot of people like those, they get views. So this top 5 is top 5 things that you can do to piss off an EDM DJ. If you've done any one of these things, just know, us EDM DJs, we might not hate you, but we probably do. Let's get on with the list. Starting out with number 5, one of the worst things I've been told as an EDM DJ is, can you play something we can dance to? For one, whenever you get this request, majority of people are dancing, so it's BS in that respect. And also, whenever someone says, play something we can dance to, they don't mean we, they mean me. Play something that I specifically like, because I don't like what you're playing despite everybody else liking it. It's really a stupid thing to say, especially because if you don't know, the D in EDM stands for electronic dance music. So if you can't dance to it, then that would be on you, because it's pretty simplistically made for dancing. Yes, there are some complicated EDM dances, don't get me in on that. I have no place to go with those. I can't actually do any of them. But the music is made for dancing, whether that be just headbanging, moving around to the beat a little bit, or even like I do, moonwalking, whatever. It's made for dancing. So telling me to play something that you can dance to just means that you're not trying hard enough to dance, or this isn't the right environment for you. Number 4 isn't necessarily saying something, but it's more something you can do to make an EDM or any DJ get angry at you. It's treating them like an iPod. This doesn't happen to me very often because I more do on-stage stuff. I'm less of a DJ, more of a performer. But every now and then I will DJ. And at a couple of gigs, people treat me kind of like you would treat your iPod. If you don't like this song, you skip it and go to the next one, etc., etc., with no actual caring to flow with anything, because you're not in like a theme or anything. You're just kind of going with whatever songs you like. And that's fine with an iPod. However, I am a real live person, not an iPod. Therefore, treating me like an iPod and going up to me when I'm playing a song and telling me, oh, I don't like this song. Can you change it? Change it now. I don't like this song. Switch it. Do something better. Play this song by Drake or that one. Which is never the right way to do that, ever. The polite way to actually get someone to change the song is you request the song that they might actually play. And then the DJ, if they have it, will say, oh yeah, I'll get that up. Or they'll say, I'm sorry, I don't have that. Which, the I don't have that will continue in my honorable mention, but for now I'm just going to point that out, that treating a DJ like an iPod is a huge disrespect to the DJ, because it kind of shows that you don't care about everybody else's experience, you just care about your own, and that's not what being at the club is about. Being at the club is about having fun and enjoying time out with your friends. Number 3 is going to be out of genre requests. Now, I don't typically get these because a lot of people that go to my events and such where I DJ either don't ever go up to me and ask me for any requests, or they just don't, they get the feel of the mood, so they understand that I'm mostly going to play EDM. Like I said, I'm an EDM DJ, so I mostly play house, etc. I don't really play much trap. I personally think that trap is overrated. I personally don't like it that much. With a few exceptions, I do enjoy some parts of the genre. I just think it's a bit too ubiquitous right now. So, as a result, if you go up to me and request, hey, can you play Red Lights by Tiesto? I'll most likely say, oh yeah, I love that track, I'll get that on here in a minute. And I'll start getting ready and beat matching it in and everything. If you go up to me and say, hey, can you play Panda? I will say, I don't have Panda. because that's like trap rap, and I don't, not only do I not play trap, but also I'm not a rap DJ. I don't play hip-hop and rap music. Now, to those DJs who do, massive respect to any DJs out there that are actually working it and hustling it in the scene. Respect to all of you. I love all you DJs out there. However, people in the crowd should probably pay attention to your request, to what you're playing right now. If you are playing house music, say I'm playing Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger by Daft Punk, and somebody goes up to me and asks me to play, I don't know, let's just say Lollipop by Lil Wayne. One, I'm going to say that I don't have it, because one, I actually don't have it, and two, why would I play Lil Wayne, a rap artist, when I'm doing a house music set? It just doesn't make sense for the flow of the night. And once again, like my previous entry, it's trying to make everything about yourself as opposed to about what the rest of the club is feeling. Number two is something that happens to me very often, and it very much just grinds my gears. It makes me want to, throw the mic across the room and just, possibly crack a skull with your computer. It just, really enrages me. When people go up to you and you're DJing, you're hot in the middle of a set, and you're getting ready for a transition, someone goes, "Oh, that looks fun. Can I try it?" No, you can't try it. Because I'm being paid most of the time. When I'm not being paid, it's because it's a friend's birthday party or something like that. However, when someone goes up to you and says, "Ooh, that looks fun, can I try it?" It feels like a disrespect. Kind of like saying, "Oh, that looks really easy. I bet I could do it too." Which, usually in most cases, people can't. However, if someone has credibility as a DJ, I might let them on. That is if it's a non-paying gig. If it's a paying gig, no. Long story short, no, you're not going to get to use my decks. I'm sorry, no. It's my job to entertain you, not your job to entertain me. Your job is whatever you want to do in the club and whatever you feel is your obligation in the club. However, it for sure is not being the DJ when there's already a DJ hired. Now, before we get to number one, like every other list, I'm going to mention one dishonorable mention, or honorable mention, whichever one you want to call it. This is people, when you don't have a song that they request, they say, "Oh, can't you play it off my phone?" Which I really hate that response. And there's this thing in DJing, it's called Beatmatching. It's when essentially you mix two songs at the ending, most likely. Maybe it's in the middle, chorus, it depends on how you're doing it, half songs or not. But it's where you take the song that's next and you sync it up BPM-wise with the one that is playing now. So I'm going to show you an example of this. I'll be playing a song that I wrote. Let's go with Something's Got Me, right? 128 BPMs. Okay. So if I want to beat match that into a different song, say I choose Paradise in the Valley, right? Which they are in the same key, so it works on that respect. To beat match them, I will need to bump up Paradise in the Valley from its normal BPM, about 124, 125-ish, up to the 128 that Something's Got Me is at, or vice versa, and lower the other one down. If you do not do this, you will notice how that sounds really bad? Yeah, this is what happens when you play it off the phone as well. You don't have any beat matching controls, and you can't make it flow. You have no way to start from certain points unless you really know the song amazingly well. You're not going to be able to get the proper flow, and it will really mess up the evening, and people will look at you as if you're the problem, as opposed to the person who's requesting that you play their favorite song off of their phone. And now, number one. of the things that you can do to piss off an EDM DJ. This applies to almost any DJ too. It's right now requests. Boy, do I hate these things. Essentially, what it is you'll be playing a song, you'll be into a groove, and then someone will come up to you and say, "Oh my god, I'm about to leave. My boyfriend and I are about to go home. We have to get, like, our curfew or something, whatever bullshit. And we want to hear you play this song right now because we got to hear it now. We got to go, so we want to hear it now." This will if you actually oblige to them, this will disrupt the entire flow of the evening and essentially ruin what might be other people's good experience to the music that they are listening to and that you are playing. If you do not oblige to them, then they will start bitching at you about how you're a terrible DJ because you don't have or you won't play their favorite song right then and right there, which is very double standards. And if you know me in person, you know I hate double standards. No matter how many times I do give in to them, I still hate that I do, and I hate double standards. So when someone tells you that you have to play this song right now, also, as an added bonus, sometimes if you don't, they'll go around through the crowd and tell people that you're a horrible DJ. And occasionally they'll tell other people that aren't in the club that night, they'll tell them that you're a horrible DJ, and then you get no recommendations. So yeah, that's just a lovely thing, isn't it? Alright guys, that's it for this countdown. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a new series I want to try out. I hope you guys, if this gets enough views, I will get more. I'll start making more of them. Possibly I might do a couple of like specials, etc. It depends on how well this is received. I know it's a common topic. That's kind of why I covered it. Common topics get more views. So I hope you enjoyed it. Before this gets any longer, I want to just sign off and say this is Close to the Sun saying bye-bye.